Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Here with us is a very special guest, Indian women's cricket team's swashbuckling opener, Smriti Mandhana. Thank you so much for giving us time. So I will start, talking to you by asking, how tough has it been the time of 4 months behind closed doors during the lockdown?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was tough, but because it was like something a very new experience for all of us. We're not used to staying home more than 5 days, or like I think max in last 4 5 years I've stayed home is like continuously is for 15 days. So after World Cup, we all were thinking that we need a break. We need a 15 days break, but we didn't know okay it'll go till like 4 months. But yeah. I think first 1.5 months was quite. I had a lot of fun with all the family members. We had because I never spent time with them, so it was something new. But then, yeah, later on, I started missing batting a lot because we were in lockdown, couldn't go out. But yeah, again, last I think 1 month has been okay because we are allowed to use ground. We are allowed to bat at our own places. So yeah, like all in all, I think wasn't that bad. Of course, we hope that the pandemic goes away soon. But for me personally, staying home wasn't that bad also.
So what else did you do apart from fitness, trading, and other than cricket?
Actually, this time I thought to myself that not to watch a lot of Netflix and like not to go and watch a lot of movies because that we do a lot on tours. So I tried spending a lot of time with mom, dad, which was really fun. And like something new, I think we did a show called Double Trouble. So that was something very.
It got very popular.
Yeah. So I don't know that, but yeah, I think that was something very new for me and Jemmy both because I don't think we have ever taken an interview. We've always given interviews. So that was one thing which I think has given a bit of confidence to both of us that okay, like uh, we are not that bad in like asking questions or because I was quite nervous before the show that will I be able to ask questions. So I was really nervous that will I be able to ask questions? Will I be able to like interview a person because I don't think it's easy to do that. But I think uske baad, both of us we have a lot of respect for journalists and anchors
Thank you so much.
because we know that how hard that job is. But yeah, I think so that that bit was quite fun. Like when we shot Double Trouble for a month, and yeah, loads of interviews, loads of live sessions. Apart from cricket, which me as a person have never done it because I'm not much of a social media person. So, and if I have to learn like new, I think just trying out a lot of dishes. Like I was, I used to
For
cook earlier also. So I used to always on tours watch recipes of eggs, which are made on street food eggs. You get those omelets and different types of stuff. So this time I thought I'll see the YouTube video. I'll make sure I try it at home also. So I made like 4 to 5 varieties of like bread omelets and different stuff. So that was also quite fun.
Smriti, can you please take me through your cricket journey from a 4-year-old girl from Sangli holding a plastic bat to becoming an international cricketer? So how has it been, and how do you look back now? 6 years of your international career.
I think it has been amazing. All the success and failure both has taught me equally and made me understand a lot about life. Like when I started playing cricket, it was just that I used to just enjoy batting and I used to just love batting. I used to follow my brother to practice and stay around. Like there used to be a time where Papa used to take Bhaiya around 5:36 in the morning, and Bhaiya was a bit of a lazy person and he used to get late. But just because I wanted them to take me for practice, I used to sit on the gate with the bat and helmet of Bhaiya and say, "Ki, please take me." So it was like that I was that passionate about batting and playing cricket. So yeah, and later on when I played first for Maharashtra, it was all like enjoyment. I was having fun. I was enjoying it. And after probably once I scored my century for seniors, I thought, okay, I can make it to the Indian team if I work more harder on my batting, on my fitness, on my fielding. And I think every stage had a new realization. Last 6 years again in international career has been a lot with a lot of ups and downs. But I think, as I said, both have like taught me equally. And yeah, like there was that injury part which made me realize a lot of stuff. Like okay, how did I start playing cricket? It was out of enjoyment and not the serious person what I had become later on. Then I tried going back to my younger self. So yeah, I think it's been an amazing journey so far, and hopefully it keeps going.
Uh, when did you exactly realize that you can be an international cricketer, and you start taking your cricket very seriously? What was that moment?
Well, I think when, as I said, when I scored my first century for my senior Maharashtra team,
Hmm.
I think I was around 15-year-old, and that was my debut match. So I remember my mom had come after the match to meet me, and I just told her कि मम्मी यार मैं मतलब senior में अगर century मार सकती हूँ तो if I work harder I can get into the Indian team. But then once I got into the Indian camp, like 30 probables camp, and I saw Mitali ji, Chubudi, Hadji, all of these guys, and the way they were batting and bowling, I was like, no, 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 I have to go back and work a lot more and get better. But yeah, so these two moments were the times where I felt I can make it to the Indian team if I work harder. So once I scored my century, and second when I did that camp, I just thought to myself that I need to work on these things. So I had a diary. I wrote all the stuff. You have to work on these things, and I have to go back and start doing those stuff. Because after seeing them bat and after seeing the way the Indian team was, I felt like I want to be a part of the Indian team.
How did you start playing left-handed?
Left-handed. Okay, so basically I'm a right hander. Like everything I do is by my right hand. But my brother used to bat lefty, so Papa used to like lefty batters. In front of my brother, he used to stand as a left-hander so that he catches the bat as a left-hander. And he started catching the bat lefty, and then I just saw my brother growing up. So I didn't know that we can just catch the bat this way. I just knew that we can catch it as a left-hander. So yeah, that's a very simple story, and that's
It's
how
a
I became
natural
a
instinct you
left-hander.
have. So, how do you see your 224 run innings in under 19 tournament, right? And do you think that was the only innings that opened the world of opportunities for you?
Not really. I think the whole people really concentrate a lot on milestones, but the whole I think that whole season, domestic season, I had a very good domestic season. Apart from that double century, I think I had scored 4 centuries in under 19 circuit. We had won the under 19 All India Championship, like Maharashtra had won. Then I went on to score a lot of runs for West Zone as well. And even I had a very good Challengers Trophy. And I think more than the 224, the scores which I got in Challengers Trophy just before the Sri Lanka series, I think before my debut. So that Challengers Trophy, I think I got two no, or 96 or nine, some 90 runs. So that was against like likes of Juludi and all of the Indian bowlers. That is the first time I faced them. So I think that opened a lot of doors, like opportunity, especially into the Indian team.
And what is the story of using Rahul Dravid's bat? Tell me the story.
Well, actually, there's not like a huge story. It's just that my brother met him in Bangalore, and he just said, "Ki, like my sister also plays, so can I get an autograph for her?" So he was kind enough to give his own bat, and yeah, and when he got me that bat, I was excited. I thought I'll keep it in the like trophy cabinet or so. But when I just picked it up, I was like, wow, this is like such an amazing bat. It's just very perfect weight for me. So I started using it, and yeah, ऐसा हो गया था बीच में कि I was feeling कि that's like my lucky bat. And like there was like 1 or 2 years of phase that I mostly used 80-90% of the times I used just that bat.
Okay. How difficult has it been for you, Smriti, being from Mumbai or Maharashtra, which is, which is known for men's cricket, right? So how difficult has it been for you being a girl and becoming that much popular in women's cricket?
Well, I'm from Sangli, and I would say ki I was like that lucky girl. Like my mom dad wanted me to play cricket. It was their dream, so I didn't have to convince them. And when I used to go on the ground, I used to be like this 6 7 year old small girl. So like all the senior boys used to be like, "Are such a cute girl. We'll give her extra knocking. We'll give her." Like all those guys who used to play already for senior, then who were like around 25, 26, they used to just like treat me as a small kid and give extra, pamper me extra. Like I used to get extra knocking, whatever I wanted. So that way I was very lucky growing up. I never felt that difference between a girl and a boy. So so I wouldn't I so that experience so that experience I really don't have that I would say okay this was tough or that was tough. But when I got into the Maharashtra team, I think learning Marathi was tough. That was the only tough thing which I had to do because I'm a Marwadi. I used to go to English medium, so I used to not know Marathi that well. So I think that was the only tough thing. But yeah, I learned it in a year or two.
Okay. Your fans and cricket experts find a very strange similarity between you and Virat Kohli. How do you see these similarities? Apart from your jersey number, your bowling action, both of you are similar.
I I think he's a right-handed bat and I'm a lefty bat. I'm an opener. He's a middle order bat, so I don't see any similarity.
But your
He's
bowling
he's
actions,
he's he's already scored 10,000 runs,
do you
or more
aspire
than 10,000
do you
runs.
aspire to become women's teams Virat Kohli in terms of numbers, batting numbers?
Not like I wouldn't say that I would like to be women's team Virat Kohli. I'm happy being a Smriti Mandhana of women's team. But yeah, the kind of batting he does and like the way he wins matches for India, it's very inspirational. You just feel like doing that for the Indian women's team, and whenever I think he goes out to bat, it's quite motivational. So yeah, I would like to try and take the way he finishes the games. I would love doing that for India, and hopefully I do that for India many more times because. Yeah, the kind of consistency he has, I think it's unreal. Just to have that kind of consistency. I think both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in one white ball game has been pillars for men's team. So as an opener, I think the top three are very important in the batting lineup. So I would like to, yeah, try and be that person who wins matches for India.
So who's been your favorite cricketer since childhood? Any women
I,
or men?
I think growing up, I didn't watch a lot of cricket. I used to just watch my brother. So, but from 15, 16, I think I used to watch Sangakkara sir bat a lot. And he was a left-handed, so I used to just admire his style, his cover drives, and all of that. I, yeah, I think he was one I used to look up to.
Okay. And who's the best bowler you want to, you always find it tough to play against internationally?
So yeah, there are a couple of bowlers, but I think toughest for me is Marizanne Cap. She plays for South Africa, and yeah, it's always tough to bat against her. Generally, the only strategy against her for me is just take a single and go on the non-striker then because you don't want to take risk against her.
So how's your experience playing with BBL?
Yeah, I think the experience has been good. Has taught a lot for to all the players who've been there. We've got a lot of match experience playing those T20 matches because you get almost like 14 quality T20 matches, almost same quality as international level. So, and yeah, I think more than cricket, I think it taught me a lot as a person. staying alone, staying in a country without your teammates, without your family, for like 45, 50 days, doing your own work, cooking your food, like putting your clothes to washing machine, like all of those things. I think as Indians we are like spoiled kids. We get everything done. So those things were really tough. And yeah, I think in those things I that taught me a lot about life and how I started valuing people around me. Earlier I was like, "Ha, okay, it's okay." But when I was there alone, I was like, okay, I was calling up everyone, I was calling all my friends, I was calling my family. So I started valuing people more. So yeah, those things I think in all with cricketing experience, I think staying alone 45 days also has a lot, like it teaches you a lot.
Okay. And how do you see superstitions in cricketers' life? Do you have one?
I used to have a lot of superstitions. I
Like,
think pre my injury, like I should not take my leg guard in the first attempt. Then I had to go from I like as an opener. We walk like two people walk, so I always wanted to walk from the right side and not from the left side. And so there, like I don't remember now. There are a lot of, and her tour pay I used to have a new superstition. Like if I scored for one day, I used to just think, okay, this I did, okay, that I did. But now last 3 years, I think I've just stopped thinking about all those things. Uh, so yeah, I don't have any superstitions as of now. Like there's not one particular superstition which I have.
okay. There's an obvious comparison between men's cricket and women's cricket in terms of talent, popularity, and of course money. How do you see this comparison?
Like comparison in what sense? Like
Like when fans watch women's cricket, वो कहते हैं कि नहीं men's cricket अच्छी है ना, they are more entertaining. In terms of money, women's are getting lesser than the men, popularity wise भी. So how do you see these comparisons? Are they
I
just, or
I I think if an audience is watching women's cricket and men's cricket, I don't think they should be like comparing it to men's cricket. No one actually watches a tennis match and says, okay, watches Serena Williams and says, okay, Roger Federer is more entertaining, or because they watch tennis, they watch Serena Williams to watch tennis and not to like sit and compare. So I think comparison is I don't think it's the right thing to do, because there's always going to be a difference in the way I think strength goes. I wouldn't say skills wise, but strength wise, there's always going to be a difference. And even like in the coming 100 years, it's not going to be same in terms of strength. So I don't think that comparison is fair. Like if you compare us with any other women's sport, like say women tennis is more entertaining, or women more entertaining, badminton more entertaining, then I think it's a fair comparison than comparing it with like women's cricket to men's cricket.
okay, you've been in international cricket for over 6 years now. How far the Indian women cricket has come from 2014 to 2020, in your opinion?
I
What
think it's
sort of
come a
progress?
long way.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's come a long way. I remember going to Australia in 2015 as an 18-year-old, playing an MCG20 match, and we didn't have a single spectator. Cut to like 2020, we had almost, I think, 86,000 people coming to watch the final.
Yeah,
So I think that shows that like it has come a long way. And not in terms of people watching, I think in the terms of like skills or fitness also. Now we have scores around 160, 170 in T20s. We have scores in one day more than 230, 250. So which is I think which is a very positive thing. And 6 years back, I think in T20, 125 was a winning score, but now 125 is like a very low score. So, like in terms of everything, I think it's come a long way.
yeah. Smriti, very honest, answer I'm expecting from you. Indian
Hello?
women's cricket team, reached three
Yeah.
ICC finals in last, couple of years. and they lost all three. What and where things went wrong?
Yeah, I think semis and finals. It's important for like few individuals to stand up and win us that match. Like I think in 2017 in semis, how Harman did it with her 171. Or there were few performances by few individuals like Elisa Healy did it for them in the last final. So I think with us, I think at that time no one of us could stand up and win that match for India, which is a bit disappointing, and I'm disappointed that I couldn't do that for India. But yeah, I think just that I don't think 2017 definitely we were a bit nervous, but post that I don't think it was a case of nervous or anxiety or anything of that sort. It just that like it just didn't go our way. The day didn't go our way at all. Like especially I think last final, the way Healy just took the game away from us. We just couldn't come back in the game later. So yeah, hopefully we work on that, and um, if we are in finals or semis in the next time, and hopefully we win it.
Okay, which are the areas you think the team still needs to improve?
I think in fitness we've come a long way last 3 years, but still I think we are slightly behind Australia and England girls in the terms of fitness. So would I think that's one area which we all need to improve, because if that gets improved, I think our running between and our fielding will be improved by 15 to 20%, because those are the major aspects to improve that. So if we improve our running between, we might add 10 to 15 runs. If we improve our fielding, we'll save 10 to 15 runs, and those I think these are the 30 runs which will win us big matches. So I think in that way, fitness is a very key part. So that's a work in progress for the Indian women's team, and and we all are working on it. And 3 years, I think we are way better than what we were in 2017. So hopefully we just keep getting better.
Okay, you have played under Mithali Raj, you have played under Harmanpreet Kaur. How do you see the difference between both of them style of captaincy?
Well, I think both have their own styles to lead, and both have been successful captains for India. So I don't think that I should pinpoint that this is the difference, that is the difference. It's not right on my part, but both their ways to lead India have given us good results. So yeah, I think they should both stick to the way they lead.
And one last question is about your favorite Jemimah Rodrigues. You and Jemmy,
My favorite Jemimah Rodrigues.
looked so chilled out on and off the field. How have you developed this bonding? How long you know each other?
We just know for almost each other for from 2018. I think 2 years. It's just been 2 years. She came into the team, and she was my roommate. And when you are roommates, I think you interact a lot. So that's that way. I think we started sharing our cricketing experience. We started like watching, going out for dinners, going out for movies, and that's I think that way we just developed the bond. But I think the major reason was like we started sharing our cricketing experience, our batting problems, or whatever happens with our batting. I think we started sharing with each other, and I think that made our friendship better. I think the whole Indian team at the moment is we are quite a good group of people who are together. We all enjoy a lot. It's just that because of the show with me and Jemmy have like it just feels that okay, we both have bonded that well, and we have like we are good friends. But it's not only both of us. We all together are quite close group of friends. We have a lot of friends in the team. So and we all enjoy a lot together. We have a lot of fun. And yeah, with Jemmy, I think on the field she's not that chilled out. She's quite serious, especially while batting. She won't talk much. Yeah, and off the field, it's quite chilled out. She'll not stop talking at all.
Okay. So what next? Means the team will be flying to Dubai for IPL Women's T20 Challenge. So any communication from the board about net about team camp or something ahead of
No,
the.
no. I don't have any idea as of now, but hopefully we get to know soon. I think it just 2 days back it just got declared about the women's exhibition matches.
Hmm.
So I think we should get to know in few days, like 2 or 3 days, that what is going to happen next.
Okay. Thank you, Smriti. What message would you like to give to all those aspiring girls who want to become, any national player, be it cricket, be it football, any game? Your message to them.
I think just following the passion and enjoying each day of life, enjoying their workout, enjoying their training, enjoying their batting, whatever in their sport. Because um, I feel that if you are happy, results come. If you are just doing it for someone else, it will never happen. So yeah, that's a very simple message, and I just follow that. I try and enjoy everything I do. So yeah.
Jemmy ended yesterday's session with us with a guitar, right? So, do you have anything to?
Nah, I don't have anything. I'm not that talented as Jemmy is.
Okay. Thank you so much, Smriti Mandhana,
Yes, yes.
for talking to us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All the best.
Yes. Thank you. Hello.